Administration and Chief Financial Officer, long title, of Cognex, Vision for Industry. Hi, Dick. How are you?
Very well, thank you. And you?
Good, thank you. Why don't you first, Dick, tell me about Cognex, what it does?
Cognex, our principal product is we do software. We've developed software that is used primarily in quality control applications. A number of years ago, we were principally doing it in the semiconductor industry, but now have expanded to all kinds of factory automation applications.
Can you expand upon that for the people who want to know what that means, factory automation applications? Give us typical applications.
Well, if you've got a production line, let's say that you're bottling water, what our vision systems would do would make sure that as the bottle is going down the production line, getting filled with water, that the water is getting filled at the correct level, that the label is getting put on correctly, that it is not askew or upside down, that there is in fact a cap placed on the bottle at the end of the line, and sometimes if there's that little security plastic cover on top of the cap, that all of that is done before the bottle gets put into a package. The last thing you want to do is find out that you get all the way to the end and it starts going into the box to be shipped to a customer and find out that the bottle of water is only half full or that the label is upside down. So we do the kind of examination throughout the process to make sure that you can stop the process if there are any errors before any additional value added is put into the product.
And you just took me back to 1970, because in 1970 I did piecemeal work in a factory. And there was a shop foreman and who would stand behind me screaming at me, checking my work as I would do it, and someone at the end who would send me back in to do it again. So what you are is really a total quality assurance for manufacturing, correct?
That is correct. And instead of having a quality control department of X number of people that do samples, you can do 100% inspection of your product as it's going down the production line with no people involved.
Wow. How many people are in Cognex?
We have just slightly over 900 employees worldwide.
When was the company started?
The company was started about 31 years ago here in Massachusetts. The founder is a doctor, was teaching at MIT and Tufts. Started the company with a couple of students that he knew from
MIT. That MIT thing tends to repeat itself.
Yes, it does. And we have a number of current of our engineers are from MIT.
Oh, interesting. So tell me, how did you get to Cognex?
Well, back a little over 13 years ago, I was looking for a new position, and Cognex happened to be looking for a CFO, and I used to work for one of the large public accounting firms, and one of the partners there that I knew had sent my resume into the chairman, Dr. Robert Schulman.
So they were trying to get rid of you?
Oh, no, I was working for a different company at the time.
Just teasing.
Yeah, and so what they did is they sent my resume in because Dr. Bob had asked them if they knew of anybody that would be qualified for the position. And I got a call one evening from Dr. Bob, and he did a preliminary interview over the phone. And that went pretty well, and we then scheduled a meeting in the office, and I met with a number of other of the vice presidents, and been there now a little over 13 years.
13 years for